in the air and gone. Caught it, Duddy, fending a ball away, and yet again, Ravi Rampal strikes with a ball in his first over. He's done it time and again this season. India are 1 for 1.
Edged and taken. A very important wicket. Darren Sammy does it again. He's removed the wall of India, Rahul Dravid. And whatever you say about the West Indies captain and his up and down style of bowling, you have to say it again. Darren Sammy continues to strike for the West Indies.
Nice shot. Wouldn't think it was deliberately dragged down by Sammy, judging by the way he wiped his hand in the grass thereafter, but it's a good pull shot. First boundary of the morning.
Very good shot, hit it hard, inside of it, and on the back foot, almost waiting for it. Very good shot indeed by Latchman.
Early BJ on that bounce played up.
Taken at second slip, he'll have to walk off. Off the glove, Ravi Rampal, outstanding West Indies fast bowler for the season, continues to take wickets. 4 down out for 38, and Kohli goes without scoring second ball. And a short ball pulled away by Latchman. That was an easy ball to put away. Well, a long hop really for Bishu starting off.
Relaxation at all.
Well, he's responded well. Suresh Raina, not one to shirk from a challenge. And that was pulled away well to get India off and running after the interval. Oh, he's played that magnificently. Typical Lakshman. Just a feather of a touch. Economy of movement, but superb timing.
Absolutely brilliantly elegant. Look at that. Look at that. Once again using the wrists and getting a boundary.
He's gone over the top. That's almost a one-day shot from Raina. Wasn't off the middle of the bat, but it's 4 runs nevertheless. Oh, he's played that well. Overpitched and stroked effortlessly through cover.
The runs coming very easily after lunch here now. Lovely shot from Latchman, just easing it off his hip for 4 down behind square. There it is. We've seen that more than once in this innings, and very casually and easily done by Latchman. Short ball and easily put away down through square leg for 4. Flicked away neatly off the legs, and that's gone for 4. And that raises VVS Latchman's 51 with a neat little flick off the legs for his 8th boundary. And India move on to 93 for 4. And they're in pretty well control mode here after lunch.
And he stroked that very, very well. He really does look the part when he's on song, Suresh Raina. Oh, that's played superbly, wristily by Lakshman. So typical of this very elegant player. Inside edge, past the off stump and past the keeper.
Nicely played. That'll be a boundary. Just a little bit of width offered. But again, I think that is what separates Raina from the others. He doesn't miss out on these opportunities, scoring opportunities.
Which is a different thing. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Was fully in control of that, Raina. It's way too short.
And that's another half century for Suresh Raina. This is a very well compiled innings. 50 of 90 deliveries, 7 boundaries. But it's the way he's applied himself to the task. He showed plenty of determination.
That's hit away nicely. It's not the place to bowl to VVS Latchman.
That much more confident. Oh, what a shot. What a shot that.
This is VVS at his best.
Top edge there, but it was safe. Bit of extra bounce. It's going to run away for 4. He was trying to get on top of it, but couldn't handle the bounce. Still gets 4. He's given him. And Raina, his reaction suggests that he could be in some trouble here with the match referee, but he's got to go. He has got to go. The appeal, it has to be said, from the West Indies wasn't all that confident. It was almost half-hearted. Wasted delivery. Pounded down more on his half of the pitch. Well, the apology is surely just cursory from Fidel Edwards. In the air and taken. Simple catch. But it's a no ball. Fidel Edwards was just about to celebrate, raising up his arms in relief. But it's just being double checked by umpire Ian Gould to verify that it was a no ball. And we're going to have a look at it shortly to get confirmation. Down his lap. That looks as if it's a legal delivery.
Yes, I think just a little bit of the boot behind the popping crease, and that's enough for it to be a legal delivery.
Information being passed on to Ian Gould, and he's given out. So he can celebrate now, Fidel Edwards. Another failure for Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and double strike effected by the West Indies. Suresh Raina, and now the Indian captain.
Wasted again, wides. Second time we've seen that from Edwards. Way over the batsman's head, way over the keeper's head. Wide signal by the umpire.
Nagali.
In the air and taken, beautifully taken by Barat. Lovely catch, and he's bounced him out. Really good anticipation to begin with from Barat. Very good bowling from Edwards. Bouncing out Harbhajan.
I don't know if he can do that.
Take on. So cut straight to point. And VVS Latchman's fine innings has ended with a very loose shot. Bishu gets the wicket. Barat takes the catch straight to him. And Latchman goes for 85.
And he's done it. As you predicted, full, fast, straight, and Mithun just not capable of handling it. Did that well, and Rampal won't cut it off. It's very, very hard. Didn't seem to pick it up at all, Rampal, down at long off. And he's got that away. And we'll get to the boundary as well ahead of Bishu. The 200 comes up for India. 200 for 9. 3 strikes and you're out. End of the innings.
Well, you got the feeling he was going to use his feet to get a bit closer to it. Reached for the first 2 and couldn't quite get there. 201 the Indian total. And good afternoon's work. 5 wickets being taken by the West Indies. 85 to Lakshman. Raina 53, the main contributors to India's 201. They'll be disappointed with what they've come up with today. The more reason why the West Indian openers have to come out and be very positive, the same way they were in Jamaica. Be very positive, get a quick solid start. If they get 60, 70 on the board, that's a big chunk of 201.
So still quite a bit of time to go for the West Indies opening batsman, for the West Indies batsman, in fact, in this period. Praveen Kumar goes down the leg side and clipped off for a couple here. Yes, they'll come for the second and having to hurry home. So Bharat gets off the mark for the couple. Caught in Gully. Outside edge. Sliced. Good pace, but straight to the fielder. And Ishan Sharma picks up an early wicket. So the West Indies have lost Bharat with only 3 on the board. Gone. Very, very late swing now. He walks away, doesn't even worry with the umpire's decision, a very thick edge. So the West Indies have lost both openers. And Simmons rather lunging at that ball. But late swing from Praveen Kumar, the same type of...
It's gone away for 4 wides. Lost the direction on that completely. He's gone over the top. Short and wide, favourite area for Sarwan. Appeal for a catch behind, and he's gone. Bravo, standing with a measure of disappointment. But Mithun gets the wicket just before the end of the day. And he accomplishes it, but only just. Much of the relief of the West Indies.
India are right back in it. 201 is looking like a lot more now, since they've taken 3 West Indian wickets this afternoon in just 12 overs. So there it is. West Indies won the toss, sent India into bat and rolled them over for 201. 85
on that day, first ball of the day. Over the top, outside edge found from Sarwan, over the top of third slip. Raina couldn't get up for it, and it goes to the boundary for 4. Not a convincing shot by any means, but a boundary.
done it again.
And it's gone through the slips and gone for 4. They all watch each other, watch the ball go through. No third man. He's bowled for it, Ishan Sharma, and will be pretty well put out because of it. Out, caught at gully. Well, it was going to come eventually, and the lifting delivery steered to gully and hauled in by Kohli. Straightforward catch, two-handed, well held by Kohli, and the first wicket for the West Indies. The night watchman who's made a fair contribution this morning.
And then Ramnaraj Sarwan beaten again by Ishan Sharma.
Oh, he started it too straight again. Run away for 4. Yep, 4 what? As it runs like buys, the team benefits nevertheless. Just about the individual is runs.
And he's given him the width to crash it away. Samuels, as easy as you please, finding the point boundary.
With the ball swinging around. He's not leaving that one though. Got the width and cracked away by Marlon Samuels. Bit of extra bounce there. Again, getting close to it. Chandrapal can get on top of it. It's not a good sign. Long staff getting ready with the covers once more. And signaled on by Ian Gould. So we're going to have another break in play. Let's hope it's just a passing shower, as the others have been. Ground staff probably advised him that the rain was on the way, saw them getting ready and called them on. So it'll be here in seconds, and we'll have a pitch that's we managed to keep dry through anticipation.
So India 201 on the board certainly feel that they've done the bulk of the work, but still some more work to do going into day 3, weather permitting, with the West Indies at 98 for 5. 5 in reply to India's 201. And with that first delivery, a bit of unwanted history has been avoided for Kensington Oval. He played that late as well and also angled the bat expertly, if that was his intention, to find a gap between the slip and the gully to bring up the 50 partnership. Top edged, 1 bounce 4.
Chopped it away, short and wide, and Samuels comes back at him. Good contest this. Samuels saw the opportunity, had a couple of boundaries yesterday with that same shot.
Golden played on, and Shivnarine Chandapal will be bitterly disappointed with the manner in which he's departed. Not that it'll matter to Mithun or the Indian supporters.
And taken outside edge, taken by Dravid, going for the drive, rather loose, and once again Harbhajan has taken care of Bohr. A disappointing finish for Bohr. Goes for 2 and the West Indies lose their 7th wicket for 143. And it's gone right through him. And no matter how slow the outfield is, that will go to the boundary and give Marlon Samuels 5. The single would have brought up his 50 in any case. 54 to Marlon Samuels, a very diligent, perhaps untypical half-century. He's usually a free-scoring batsman, but this has been one very essential to the West Indies effort, and dogged and well played. Driven away through the covers now. Will this make it? Yes, I think it will. Yes, it does. Very, very close indeed. Slowing up on the outfield, and a fine shot.
This young man certainly getting some applause here for another pleasantly played stroke on a brightening afternoon here for the West Indies. That's magnificently played. Just a jab from the West Indies captain, but very well timed.
Well, he's a powerful man. He's a big fella, Darren Sammy. High back lift for this shot, giving it a thump.
And the runs are starting to flow a lot easier now. He's asking the question and he's got the response he wanted. Sammy was taking off for the leg by, but he's gotten his 100th wicket in Test cricket.
Doesn't take him long.
Yes, he banged the ball in short. Ravi Rampal, well, not equipped to handle that kind of bowling. Very good shot delivery that from Ishan Sharma. A little bit of glove, maybe the shoulder of the bat.
And he's given in. Seemed to bounce very high, but he's given it out, and the West Indies innings comes to an end.
Well, Edwards seems to reckon that it might have gone off his forearm protector.
With good pace, and here's where we stand at the end of the West Indian innings. They're 11 short, 190, 78 for Samuels, 6 for 55 for Ishan Sharma. And as India get ready to resume their second innings,
not use the spinner as much as the seam bowlers, so the spinner might not be as bowled for as many overs as you would have the three seamers. So yes, I think the possibility of management of the bowler is very, very important.
Finally got it right later on in the innings.
First delivery that's really full, and Mukund is able to capitalize. Well, no one could really cut that one off. That's a wide, that's a high, that's wasteful, that's an additional 4 runs to the score.
You really have to wonder what he was thinking about as he was running up to bowl that delivery. He couldn't have been thinking about bowling that.
Badly lined again, even if it was fuller. Leg buys, 4 leg buys, previously 5 wides. What does he want now, Sammy might be asking. But he probably wants to change a bowler.
Come back quickly for another. The umpires are having a chat and they've decided to agree with us that the light just isn't good enough. And I think a good decision by the umpires. No one, and there's a bit of rain coming down as well. Don't really want to be messing around with a new ball in this kind of light. And I think the rain was probably the concluding factor. So we're off again. That could be it for the day. Don't really see the light improving that much, do you, Faz?
Well, the gunner is getting the light meter out. Take a reading. 9.1 to 8.9, somewhere around there. That translates to they'll be best able to advise.
And so India with a
Another in confidence is Abhinav Mukund.
curve overpitched. That was hit pretty hard. It's a slow outfield, and I don't think he won't.
Now gone, yes, beautifully bowled by Edwards. Well, he certainly worked for that. Worked Mukund over and over with that short lifting delivery, and just found the gloves on the way to the keeper ball. Superb piece of
A long leg, and eventually had to put on the skates. And it's a couple of runs for Lakshman to end day 4. We've been able to get through the allotment of overs. We've seen India take their time about their progress.
So as things stand, India 229 for 3. Lakshman and Dravid, Lakshman rather, and Kohli still there. Dravid another half century. Are 2.
In the meantime, they'll try to get a few more runs with shots like that.
Well, that's been hit very hard. What to do next? Another swing and a miss. And he's, I think, probably seen enough. And here comes the declaration. So India leading by 280. It did end up. Still there, the bounce.
Inside edge. Lucky way to get off the mark and to get the West Indies going. Outside edge will earn him a boundary. But it's slowing up, and in fact it won't. And that's another consideration, how slow the outfield is. It's timed that well. Let's see if this one will get to the boundary. Slowing up again, but just gets there. Edged and slashed away over gully. So he's intent on going for his shots, Lendl Simmons.
Inside edge goes for 4. So as Fazir Mohammed was saying, it may well be Lendl Simmons' day. And caught. So that's Dravid taking the catch. Simmons with a rather loose shot. First wicket goes for 18. Down towards third man. Ball has enough go on it that it will get to the boundary.
Slashed away. And it's gone all the way.
It's a lovely shot to watch. Bharat has been very patient in this innings so far, but he's very strong when he's given width. Through the kit and sink at it.
Available. Nice shot. Once again, straight bat blended, should be able to get 2. It's a good shout. That is a good shout. I think it might have hit the pads first.
Beats the bat with another beauty. And taken. Raina takes the catch as he's hammered it, absolutely hammered it with the full flow of the bat. Ends the over, 87 for 3, well done. Chopped away, square in the offside, and even with a deep cover. Can't reach it.
He's gone for this one, just away from the short mid-wicket.
Out leg before, cutting and missing. And that is a very timely break for India, untimely for the West Indies.
Delivery. Saw just that little bit of straightening, but appeared to me that it would have been hitting him just outside the line of the off stump. I can't say that I agree with that one. That's a crucial one for the West Indies. Very crucial.
He's got the response this time. Short, and he was waiting on it on the back foot, Marlon Samuels. Runs here for ball. At least a couple.
Good call, but maybe pitching outside the leg stump. And turning away as well.
That's a magnificent shot. No doubt about this one. If he miscued the one early on, this was really a commanding stroke. 147 for 5. Swings away for 6. Good hit.
Flicked away by Ball. Just a good shot. Cut away down to the boundary, another 4 for Ball. Busy player, they like it. Little deflection and another boundary. So 3 4s in succession to Ball. Just a little drizzle. Umpires are now calling the ground staff onto the ground.
Times the ball so very well, Carlton Bow. At least 2. In the air and over the top. Hear the roar. He's gone for the hook shot. Will drop short of Mithun at a long leg.
Caught behind. Mithun strikes and the end of Bravo. So have we seen the last twist in this game or not? 6 down for 201 and a really good delivery from Mithun. Nibbled at it did Bravo. Ball gets it away. wrapped in the boot, big appeal given out. Absolutely pumped. And Ishan Sharma with that Yorker, tremendous delivery. 10 wickets in the match now for him.
As we saw in the first innings, we've got 5 slips. It only took 1 delivery from Sharma to Rampal for him to play it straight into the hands of Gully. So he's gone back to the same plan. The umpires have decided that the light is not of sufficient quality to stay out there. The players shake hands and the second test match is at an end.
India having won the first test match at Sabina Park in Jamaica. So they're 1-0 up in the series and remain that way. The series still open. The West Indies, if they can win in Dominica, will at least share the series.